ready? Y direction, X direction. See how I can do the two things at the same time? That's what you have to do. Y direction, you have to think about the problem, and you also have to think about it in the X direction. At the end, you put them both together and you can find out which direction the ball hit the ground. But let's start off with just dealing with what's going on in the Y direction. You have a ball that is moving along a cliff at 12 meters per second. It's 20 meters off the ground. Right away, if you know how far something is off the ground, it's automatically a timer for you. So the minute I give you height, if I give you height, bam, there's time. Don't think about the ball flying out that way. The ball was going 100 miles. Doesn't matter. If I tell you how high it is above the cliff, it's going to fall as if it was falling straight down. So t is equal to square root of 2y over a is equal to the square root of 2 times y final minus y initial over a is equal to square root of 2 times 0 meters minus 20 meters over negative 9.8 meters per second squared, and you land up with 2.02 seconds. All right? So we dealt with, once again, we're dealing with in the Y direction only. We're not dealing with the X direction yet. So we're done with that part. The ball will be in the air for 2.02 seconds, whether I throw it at 100 miles an hour or whether I drop it. It doesn't matter that it's traveling in the X direction. The question is, how far will the ball land up going as it flies off the cliff? So you know it's going to do this. But again, remember, we already did the Y direction. Let's do the X direction. Imagine that the ball is on the bottom and the ball is rolling that way. You don't have to imagine falling area. We already took care of the Y direction. So the ball, act like it's rolling that way at 12 meters per second. How long is it going to do that before it hits the ground, technically? It's going to do that for 2.02 seconds. So the question is, distance is equal to velocity times time. How far did it roll in 2.02 seconds? 12 meters per second times, 2.02 seconds. Seconds cancel, 24 meters. So the ball will roll 24 meters in 2.02 seconds, which means the ball will land up 24 meters downrange. Again, we solved it in the Y direction, then we solved it in the X direction.